Hey everyone, welcome back to the 1-800-VICTIM-2 studio. People often ask us, do we handle cases for children? The answer is absolutely yes. Quite often children are involved in car accidents with their parents driving, or passengers in a cab with their parents, hit by cars, unfortunately, as pedestrians or bicyclists. They certainly fall on sidewalks, have accidents in playgrounds, at schools. Could have lead poisoning in their apartments. They get hurt in their buildings, or their homes. So yes, we absolutely handle cases for children. Now the rules for children are a little different than for adults. For one, you have a longer period of time to bring a case. So for example, if an adult was injured, maybe they have 3 years to bring a case, or maybe it's a year and 90 days if the case involves a municipality. However, the time for that period to start running with a child is when the child turns 18. So a child would have 3 years after their 18th birthday to bring a case, or 1 year and 90 days if the case against your municipality after their 18th birthday, I'm sorry. So basically, even though that time period is extended very much for a child, it's still a good idea to call an attorney right away. You certainly don't want to wait if a child has an accident when they're 6 years old and wait till the child is 20 years old to bring a case. The reason being is that in that time period, it could be harder to prove the case. There could be evidence that's no longer available. Memories certainly fade after time. Harder to get medical records from facilities where the child may have treated. And there could be issues with insurance coverage. If somebody gets hurt in a building, and if the building is aware of it, well, they're supposed to notify their carrier. And if they fail to notify the carrier, after a certain period of time, the carrier what's called disclaimed coverage, which means they're not going to cover it because they didn't report the accident to the carrier as their policy indicates they should. So it's a good idea to contact an attorney as soon as possible if a child is hurt. Now, also the special rules that apply when a case is settled involving a child. When a case is settled, you have to go to court and you have to get the judge to approve the settlement. So that's an extra layer of protection, so that the judge will make sure that the settlement amount is fair, and also that the judge is going to make sure that the money goes directly into an account established for the child, so that the child can't touch the money until the child turns 18. And that's all set up with the court. So when the settlement check is ultimately issued by the insurance carrier, it's actually made payable to an officer of the bank as well as parent, as guardian of the child. So nobody can get that money until the child can get the money. And then when the child turns 18, they can go to the bank, show proof that they're 18, and then they can get the money. So special rules apply with children. Everybody wants to make sure children are protected. So not only do they have longer periods of time to bring a case, but they also the actual level of protection to make sure the settlement is fair and reasonable, and to make sure that the money is there for the child when they turn 18. So again, you don't want to be a victim twice. You don't want to get an accident and then maybe wait too long to bring a case with a child, or think that the child's not going to get their money, or somebody's going to take the child's money. That's not going to happen. So call the attorneys at 1-800-VICTIM-2, 1-800-842-8462, so that your rights are protected. And we certainly help children, and we'd be more than happy to help your child. Thank you.